Poll: more than half of Americans identify as pro-choice. More than half of Americans now identify as pro. The poll found that 57% of Americans said they support abortion rights, while 35% of those surveyed said they were pro. Support for legal abortions was highest among Democrats, with 74% of respondents identifying as pro-choice, while 64% of Republicans said they were pro-life. 60%. The gap between men and women on the issue was slim, the poll found, with 54% of men saying they support abortion, compared with 60% of women who said the same. The issue remains a hot-button topic ahead of the 2020 election cycle. More than three-quarters of those surveyed, 77%, said the Supreme Court should uphold the landmark decision that established a woman's right to abortion in some form. A strong majority. The poll also comes as a series of GOP-led legislatures. A number of states, including Georgia, Missouri and Alabama, have enacted laws sharply restricting abortion access. The laws were designed. The NPR/PBS NewsHour/Marist poll surveyed 944 adults nationally between May 31st and June 4th. It has a margin of
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.